Welcome back to the APW Garage. Roland Alexander here with Rick Luxury. Rick, you saw, just like I saw, those highlights.
Yeah, I saw Derek Sanders winning 2 matches in a row over Jody Christopherson.
But you saw them by bending the rules. He did not pin him cleanly. Didn't he have a pair of tights in his hands?
You must have been watching different highlights.
Did he not throw the powder in his face to blind him?
What powder?
Rick, you saw the same highlights I saw. But that's all right. You know what they say, the third time's a charm. So I'm looking for Jody Christopherson to gain a victory in this match.
Well, the third time's a charm for Derek Sanders to once again get a victory over Jody Christopherson, fair and square.
It's a packed APW Garage, and you fans can also come to the APW Garage for the television tapings, and the next tapings are Saturday, January 16th.
Well, let me tell you, Roland, close your mouth right now and watch the box open your mouth and do what he does best, and that's provide great wrestling for guys like me to enjoy.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Marcus Mack has not fought this time, so I'm gonna commentate on this match if you don't mind.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jody showed great sportsmanship right there, Roland. I'll give you that. Your APW graduate showed great sportsmanship by letting Derek Sanders out of the corner.
He's got great family lineage in his family. I mean, his father's Chris Christopherson, famous country and western star, famous movie actor. You know?
Yeah. I bought quite a few pairs of earplugs because his music was on the radio. Look at that, Jody Christopherson. Once again, Derek Sanders was going to back away and let him out of the corner, and Jody decides to throw him by his hair.
He bealed him. That's just a move. It's a beel out of the corner. He's fundamentally sound from what I can see.
And there's the boss. While Jody was trying to play to these fans, the boss did what he does best.
Great fundamental, huh? Boot to the midsection.
Hey, it wasn't a toe. No point of the toe there, so it's legal in pro wrestling.
Looks like Jody's going for an early win with the abdominal stretch, and he's got it locked in. This could be early victory for Jody here.
Do you see the body on Derek Sanders? Do you truly think an abdominal stretch is going to do any damage to that phenomenal frame? I don't think so.
I'll tell you what, it might rip an ab muscle. Looks like Derek's reversing that abdominal stretch.
And that's why they call him the boss, because he takes control of every situation that he's in. I think Jody just said he quit.
I don't think so. Nice hip toss by Jody Christopherson. Or a big flying shoulder tackle.
But he can't keep the boss down.
He's got him down. And what's the boss doing? Heading for the floor.
The boss is stretching out.
Buying a little time. He's buying a little time.
And he's the boss. He can do that.
Well, that's what a veteran does. He uses the ring psychology. You know, he's pointing to his head. Yeah, we know.
Where in the rule book does it state? Now, the pulling the hair. Come on, Roland. That's the illegal move right there.
And Derek took care of that, didn't he?
Yeah, Jody's going to pay for cheating. I'll tell you what. Where does it say in the rule book that Derek Sanders can't go out for the ref to administer that 20 count here at All Pro Wrestling?
Nailing him with a foot right to the back of the head, and that's got to hurt.
But it's the sole of the foot, not the point of the toe, so it's legal.
Derek with a chin lock here. He's going to try to wear his opponent down. He doesn't outweigh him, but he's still going to try to wear him down with that chin lock.
Well, with muscles like that, he could just rip his head off if he felt like it.
Fans trying to get behind him. Looks like the fans are rallying and clapping.
I'll tell you what, if Jody wouldn't listen to these fans, he might be doing a little bit better in this match. And a beautiful drop kick from the boss.
That was a very good drop kick. Look, but then before going for the cover, he's got to pat himself on the chest. Come on.
Has
this guy got an ego or what?
There's no ego there. He's just making sure that all these people know exactly what he knows, that he's the boss and he's the best.
And that's what he's doing now, right? Letting him know that he's the best.
Well, Jody was running the crawl out of the ring like a coward, and he had to grab him and try to pull him back in.
Had him trapped with the ropes and gave him a cross face. No, it's not a very good tactic.
Well, I'll tell you what, Roland. When Jody's trying to flee like a rat off a sinking ship, Derek Sanders just wanted to beat him in the center of the ring, and that's what he had to do to keep him inside.
Nice body slam by Derek Sanders.
And a cover.
Cover.
That's it. 1, 2. That should have been all, Roland.
He's got a chin lock, trying to wear him down again. You got to give Derek credit. He goes right back to that same body part, trying to wear him down with that chin lock.
I'll tell you what, that chin lock right there, Roland, can hold water. Jody Christopherson's paying right now. paying for even thinking about coming out and wrestling the boss a third time after being beaten once.
Referee Mark Clausen getting down for the cover. It's a 1 and it's a 2, and it kicks out.
Well, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Sometimes heart will get you hurt, and Jody needs to know when he's beaten.
Referee asks him. He says no.
So
it's going to take more than a chin lock. I think he's just trying to wear him down. I don't think he thinks he can defeat him at this chin lock.
Well, I'll tell you what, Roland. Jody Christopherson, what do they call him around here? Big Country?
Big Country.
Well, Big Country should know. Just
Son
like
of a highway, man.
Big Country should know. Like a beat-down horse, sometimes you just need to take it out the pasture and put one between the eyes. And it's about time that Derek Sanders puts one between Jody Christopherson's eyes and ends this petty feud that Jody wants to hold on to.
Here comes Jody. Good stiff forearms to the side of the head, a chop. He's backed him into the ropes with another chop.
He's in the ropes. Come on, ref, get him off. 1, 2.
Derek countered.
And this
looks
could
like
be
he's going for a variation of the, what is that?
That's a Boston crab. Actually, I don't think it's a Boston crab. He hasn't hooked into it. It looks like a Texas cloverleaf.
I think it's a variation of the move that Dylan Drake uses, the worldwide Universal Heavyweight Champion.
Well, why would Derek Sanders take anything from a pretty boy prep like Dylan Drake? If anything, Dylan's trying to beat Derek Sanders.
Derek's got him reeling right now. A reversal by Jody on the Irish whip. Clothesline by Jody. An elbow by Jody.
That looked like to be in the throat region, Roland. I don't think that's legal.
There goes Jody with that Big Country yell. He's coming for the big knee drop, and he nails it.
That could be trouble for Derek Sanders.
Could be. 1, 2, and
no,
not quite.
The boss still has
to wear him down just a little bit more.
There you go. He's in the ropes, ref. Come on. Jody picks him up again, spins him around.
Backbreaker.
Was that needed? Was that needed? The showboat. This is what you train your students at All Pro Wrestling, the showboat.
I think it's a good fundamental move, the backbreaker. It's been around for years.
Well, what do you think now? Derek Sanders is laying on the mat and Jody's just trying to put waste to him.
Oh, now he's going for a different variation of a backbreaker.
Oh, Derek Sanders is smart enough to fight out of that one.
He's still arrogant. Even while he's looking like he's being defeated, he's still arrogant.
See? After the spear, Derek Sanders is smart enough to get his wits together, know where he's at in the ring, and go out to the floor to regroup. That's the sign of a good wrestler.
Jody's got to bring him back in. Get him back in that squared circle. That's where you're going to gain your victory. And he's going to do just that. Looks like he's going to get him a suplex.
Up, Derek out the back door. Schoolboy. Look, clean pin round. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Derek Sanders is your winner. Victory by pinfall. No cheating necessary.
You saw the feet on the top rope, Rick Luxor. Don't tell me you didn't see that.
I was watching Jody's shoulders flat on the mat.
My gosh.
Your winner, Derek Sanders.